13 years ago, the summer of 2008, I met the beautiful being who was going to become my spiritual master, Louis, for the first time ever. It was at his ashram in Southern California. And I remember very well, I was invited for a guided meditation. Louis was going to lead a guided meditation. And I was very excited because I really wanted to meet him. I had heard about him. I had spoken to his students and disciples, and I was very excited to meet him. And so I did, and he took us into a guided meditation that lasted about an hour. And I remember that at first he led us into some pranic breathing, breathing slowly and naturally from the abdomen. Just very slowly, breathe in, breathe out, and just putting our attention on our breathing just to quiet our mind and reconnect with the present moment. Very simple. It's something that I recommend to everyone to do regularly because it's very powerful. And then, in order to help us get out of our thinking mind, for those of us who would have a tendency to overthink things or to have our minds wander, he recommended that we use a mantra, an affirmation. So at the breath in, he recommended that we use the affirmation, I am so blessed. And at the breath out, I am so grateful. And this is something that he teaches to this day as one of the core simple exercises of his ministry. And so, breathe in, you repeat, I am so blessed. You breathe out, you repeat, I'm so grateful. And I remember that I went into my mind at that time, and I had a hard time. And although I understood affirmations, something within me was silly enough repeating the thing. About what? I'm so grateful. About what? I'm so grateful. About what? And so I thought, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather not say a mantra, or I'd rather not do it. And I was resistant. I did not understand the power of this beautiful affirmation in two different parts, but also I didn't realize yet fully the power of just repeating it. And at some stage, I had the privilege of sharing with him that my mind was saying, about what, about what, about what? And he said to me, just fake it till you make it. Just repeat it, and at some stage, you're going to start feeling it. And even then, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try. And I wasn't grasping it fully. And I just want to share this. The only way to really grasp it is by doing it, and not only doing it, but doing it in length. And here's maybe something that could help, or would have helped me back then, is to understand that when you do affirmations, if you're not repeating something that you currently fully believe in through your thinking mind, or your current beliefs, or your current state of being doesn't allow you to feel that you're blessed and grateful when you're fussing and worrying about events in your life. Instead of thinking whether this makes sense or not, the advice that I can give is to feel it. What would it feel like if I felt blessed? Say I'm blessed, feeling blessed without thinking about it. What would a person who feels blessed feel like? And so, put the thinking mind on the side. Repeat it and feel as much as you can. Don't force yourself to feel, but just feel whatever you're feeling and pretend it's true. Feel it in a way that if you were an actor, you would say it in a way that you mean it. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And feeling it without thinking it really does the work. Now, where I faulted was that I did it, but I didn't do it long enough. I didn't give myself a chance to develop a momentum that would lead me to actually feeling really what I was saying. At first, you're going to feel a little bit. At first, you're going to feel, yeah, sort of feels this way. Yeah, maybe it doesn't really work. It's only with repetition and just feeling instead of thinking that an affirmation of this kind starts to really sink into your being, sink into yourselves, sink into your subconscious. And what really helps in a case like this is that the slow breathing, the pranic breathing, puts you in a state of being, of relaxedness, of presence, of accepting the present moment, that facilitates the integration of this beautiful affirmation. And why am I sharing this today? Simply because I did that in length this morning in my meditation. I said, I'm going to go for it today, because I really believe that if you do nothing else and you just do the pranic breathing, sink into the present moment, and get this affirmation, this mantra into your system by virtue of repeating it over and over and over again and feeling it in your body and feeling it in the space around you, I promise you that your state of being will change so much that you come out of your meditation feeling blessed and grateful. And guess what? If you come out of, I did that for half an hour today, and then I, changed a little bit the course of my meditation, but I remained in this state of being. Later on in the course of your day, you are really feeling blessed. You are really feeling grateful. You're really connected to the fact that beautiful things are here and are present in your life, and everything will start reflecting it. It's a beautiful blessing. It's so simple, and yet it's so powerful, and yet so many people, like I did back then, trip into the fact that, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me, or I don't really feel it, or have you really tried it? Yeah, I've repeated it 3 times or 5 times. You didn't give it a chance. You didn't give it a chance. So try it. It's beautiful. It's very powerful. It's general enough that it will not elicit resistance from you unless you start thinking that you're not really in this state of mind or in this state of being right now to feel blessed and grateful. And then you would dismiss something that would otherwise have been very, very helpful, very enlightening, really. And it just brings in light within you. It brings in joy. It brings in love just by repeating. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Just wanted to share that. I think it's timely. I think that I came out of it today feeling so good that I wanted to share it. And thanks for listening. Please like the video if you do. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video.